website now created, and we've put some sort of fake content in there, so you can kind of see what the layout of this is going to look like. And if I just zoom in a little bit, we've got our home page here, we've got our development page, we've got I need to rename this, so I'm just going to call this information. We've got our instructions page, and we've got our sort of game tips there as well. Now, in order to do this correctly, what we're going to need to do is link up all of these pages. Now, in order to do this, what we're going to do is click on this prototype button at the top here, and you'll notice not a lot has changed, but the menu on the side here has changed. Now, if I click on the home here, you'll notice there's a little blue icon towards the right hand side of this. If I click on that, you'll notice then this little blue line will pop out, and what that allows me to do is drag and link it somewhere. Now obviously, because this is the home page, you don't actually want the home page to link anywhere because it's the home, and you can't link from home to home. But with the development page, we are going to need to go to the development. So all I'm going to do is pop this out and then click on the page where I wanted to go. And what you'll notice is it's drawn a little line and it just links into the side there. Now, I also am going to do the same for the back of the button there, so the background. So I click and drag that down. You can see that's now linked up there nicely. Now the next thing, we've got one link working. We go into the development. Let's return back to the home. So if we click on the home again and let's drag that in, you can notice now that's come in. And let's click on the background of the home button and let's go there. Now what you can't do with this is you can't highlight two things together. You notice if I highlight both of them together, I can't go sort of anywhere with that. You have to do it a step at a time. So as an example, when this goes to the information, if I click on that, I drag it all the way over now to the information page, and then I just click on the background and drag that in as well. And if you need to zoom in a little bit more, you can. And if you do make a mistake, you can just simply unhook it and then link it somewhere else. Now, one of the things to note is that you do have to put the links in manually for each, because each is a separate entity. So as you can see, I've just linked the home page back up there. I've linked the home page there. I'm going to do the same now with the information here. And I'm going to click on the background there, just over here. Now, if you want to test this out, click on the little play button on the top, and you can see now I'm on a page. If I click on home, you can see this has gone now back to the home. If I click on the development, I've got to the development. If I click the information, I go to the information page. So you can see these things are all working really well. These buttons are working well for me. Now, what we need to do with this website is we need to go and play the game. Now you'll notice before I go to the game, I want to go to the instructions page and then from the instructions page onto the game. So what I'm going to do is reorder this. Now this is quite important. So if I go to the view tab at the top and then let's say to fit all, I'm going to click on the three dots on the top here of this page, and I'm simply going to click, hold down with the mouse, drag it and just put it underneath this home page. And I'm going to do exactly the same now with this as well. So the game page, I'm going to click, hold down with the mouse, drag it, and I'm going to put it down there. Now what that allows me to do is I can now zoom back in, and let's just move this over. And what we're going to do is link these two. So I can click on this option here, this text, click here, and we're going to just drag it down onto this. Now you'll notice it doesn't really matter where I leave it go here. As soon as I leave it go, you can see it goes to the top of the page. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the outer. We've got then our link set up. Now in order to go from the sort of instructions down, we've got to click on this, click here to play the game. And we click on the outer. And you can see now both my links are set up. Now one thing to remember, we have to then put the return journey in. So you can see now if I click on the home here, it's not linked. So let's just drag those two up. And we're going to do the same for the development. And whoop, wrong one. Sorry, my fault. That's not the development page. So it shows you what you need to do. If we drag it over. Now you can see I've made a little bit of a mistake here because it's selected now all three of these. So what I'm going to do is just click off it and then just detach that one, because it's that single one that we need to move. And again, I'm going to click on that one and just drag these two in, and we're going to do the last two now. So let's click on that one there. Let's go straight to the home. So the purpose of this is to show all of the links that you've got set up on your website. Now, if I just zoom out again, and let's go down to zoom to fit all, you'll notice it doesn't actually show you all the links. So what you have to do is you have to highlight all of the pages, and then this now shows you all of the links that you've made. Now, if at this point you think, actually I've missed a link out, you'll be able to see quite easily and quite clearly. So you can see at the moment on the information page, I haven't linked the development back. You can simply click off it and then click back to do the development links there as well, right? Likewise, if you think, oh, have I linked something, just click on it and it'll show you what has and has not been linked. So again, once you're done, highlight everything on the entire website and then just make sure then it links in correctly. And for your screenshot, that's what you'll need to do, and just show me then the structure of the site. Now, once you're happy with that, you can then go about improving the design further, changing things, tweaking things, and basically having a little look and seeing what you can and can't change.